Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, Peter, you can dress it up any way you like, but we all know what we're in for.
And there's no point trying to pretend otherwise. No disguising the edginess that's swirling around us here.
No, these teams only know one way to play each other.
It is a true heavyweight clash. So straight into the action. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Thinks about the shot. And a chance! Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Carvajal. That is ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rashford unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Mbappe. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Vinicius Junior. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Rashford running with the ball. Closing. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, what has happened here? Lopez. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
There will be a throw-in. Araujo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And Fermin. Now it's Rodrigo. This is a promising build-up. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Koundé. Araujo. Koundé. Now it's Lewandowski. Tries a deft little ball. Oh, well played, well played. Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking for the run. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Yamal driving forward. He's picked his way through. Asensio defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rafinha. Rashford. And no, he's seen through all of that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Camavinga.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Carvajal. Now who's going to be first to this? And we've reached half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona leading by 1 at the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
And the shot! We've got a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And he's managed to get free.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rafinha, and that's been intercepted.
Barcelona really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure, and come again.
And Lewandowski! Yamal plays it short. Shot a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And he shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Rodrigo. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Bernal. Who saw this coming? Barcelona are hurt by just about the final punch. Ah, now can they counter? Rashford is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Fermin, who's set up one goal so far. Torrent makes the interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Lewandowski. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he was quick to react. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Lewandowski. Passing nice and neat. Ceballos. Torrent calmly anticipates. And it's Lopez. He'll try from distance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 19, el dorsal 6, el dorsal 5, el dorsal
They've played it
10.
short.
Serán
Bargi.
sustituidos por el dorsal 8, el dorsal
Barcelona
14,
really can't be
el dorsal
faulted for their
38,
attitude, and if
el
they go
dorsal
on to win
42.
this, it'll be
Se va a
fully
realizar
deserved.
un cambio de jugadores.
Bargi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's picked it up out wide. And the shot's on here. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think this team...
Rodrigo! Oh, he's been caught now. This time, surely! And a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the match...
Shot, surely! Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. De Jong. Can he get it through? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's just beyond his reach. Bernal, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And time is up. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Expectations and decibels, but Lewandowski! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's a fair try, but just off target. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. They've played it short, and this is Lewandowski. The ball tries a shot! It's hit the crossbar! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Rafinha quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
Knocks it into space. Shot at goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. He's shifting through the gears here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the contribution from this guy, Fermin Lopez, will be key again. He's got the perfect fusion of energy and good vision. So he's going to be busy skittling around the field, both on and off the ball, looking for any space he can exploit. His game is full of devilment. He's a mischief maker.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Bernal. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rafinha. Rafinha charging forward, the ball at his feet. So it is still 0-0. Araujo. Fermin. This is a promising build-up. Lopez. Driving through the middle. Real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he skips past his man. And he's gone backward here. Rodrigo. Ceballos.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. That has ended up in no man's land. Fermin powering forward here. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Yamal. He has found the big chance! Goal! Barcelona! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
There's the shot! And no mistake. They are purring, truly purring. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Asensio, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And that is expertly dealt with. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's a good ball. Chance for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Rafinha is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona have their third corner. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He is through here. Bellingham. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's got away. Can he get it through? Yamal gets into a good position. Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Lamine Yamal cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Barcelona get their fourth corner. Rafinha. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. The message is clear, none shall pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
It's played through for him. Fermin at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. Mendy kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vinicius Junior. And we've reached half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Barcelona looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And he's in on goal. Decent chance! Oh, it's a beauty! He's got himself an absolute peach. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up.
Mbappe really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Just 1 in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And it's Camavinga. Rafinha. And Fermin. Lewandowski. That's going wide left. It's a promising position. Pulls it back. And the pass is intercepted. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Fermin really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Camavinga. And it's Ceballos. It's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Lewandowski. It's a searching pass. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Lopez. Now he's got space here. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So we have movement on both benches. Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
The ball's gone astray. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Pass somewhat off target. And here's Ferran Torres, looking for options for movement. And he shoots! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Barcelona palpably stronger, better, superior.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Great ball if he can get there. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Rafinha. Dani Olmo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bargi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valverde. Valverde, he's had a shot! No, he's missed it.
Valverde clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Koundé. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Just eases him off the ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Rafinha. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head.
Can he finish? And that's a tiny finish. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So could they be onto something here? Asensio clears it away. Vinicius Junior engages and forces him off the ball. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Well, that looks a decent ball. In with the challenge. No one. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Should miss one. Great chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Mendy, quality ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yamal. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural...
Oh, what has happened here? Can he finish? And he scores! And there is your opener.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He'll try to keep this alive. Vinicius Junior.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Yamal! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And here's Lewandowski, and he's in on goal. He is through here. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bellingham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Madrid really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
And the pass is intercepted. Yamal has it in a wide position. Yamal! And another try! Oh, crossbar! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Bellingham. Ceballos. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking for the run. Fermin. He's got away. Yamal driving forwards. Tries a shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
And it's Lopez. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, shooting chance! And that is wildly off target.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Asensio spots it and intercepts. Spread to the right. Rodrigo.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And now the breakaway. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Chance here to counter. Lopez. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, he's having a go! Well, it's a fair try, but just off target.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And a chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That has not gone well.
Vinicius Junior.
Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Vinicius Junior.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we are back on the way.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Now it's Mbappe. Martin gets over and intercepts. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Fermin. And here's Yamal. Ceballos.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Lewandowski. And that interception was most necessary. Well read, nice interception. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well timed, excellent interception. Big chance to get at them. No, that's been intercepted.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
He's going for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Eder Militao, clearly the target here.
Yeah, it's only natural if you consider what a great header of the ball he is.
There will be a throw-in. And the shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, can he get onto this? Bernal. Oh, this is a terrific run. Can he get it through? Now it's Rodrigo. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Asensio kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Bellingham. And he welcomes it in. Decent chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Nicely weighted ball. This is a promising build-up. Oh, such a clever touch.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Rashford. Tries to pass it through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Could be danger here, and he's found a way past.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rafinha. Bellingham. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. It's a pretty loose pass. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Araujo and Fermin. Araujo. Well read, and the danger is averted. The pass has gone astray. Over to the right flank. Tries to play it through. Dispatched clinically. They have stolen level at the last. The angle. And that's that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I played in a fair few derbies, Peter, and in my time, derbies were derbies.
Well, I had a feeling you might say something like that, Jim.
Well, for this one, while I'm not expecting a fully fledged derby, it will be very combative, very competitive at least. It can't be anything else.
So straight into the action. Oh no, this does not look good. Lewandowski, Rafinha, and he's running through. Now it's Lewandowski! They've got to be quick to recover this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from the back. I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Yamal. Ball's gone out of play. So we're still where we started right now. And this is Lewandowski. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Lopez. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Distributed tidily. He's picked his way through. And it's Bernal. Yamal! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Nice bit of trickery. Vinicius Junior. Fermin. Rafinha. And now the breakaway. That looks a good ball through. And this is Lewandowski. Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Rafinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Lewandowski. Might be... Goes for a shot! And that's a good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Araujo, Torrents, Fermin. Real chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Fermin certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Asensio cuts it out. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. The message is clear, none shall pass. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And he's managed to get free. And here's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Fermin. Yamal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Torrents gets across to intercept that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And for the first half, that is that. Reflections on the first half?
Barcelona really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Barcelona sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. Back on the way then. Gets his head on it! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Rafinha. And it's Rashford. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Yes. Ah, he's given it away! Now, can they get him away? There's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Torrents. Bernal. For Rashford. Bernal. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Tries a shot! Oh no, what has happened here?
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Rafinha has got himself a free kick. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Stop from Courtois! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Yamal. And now they can spring out of defence. Torrents picks it up from the goal kick. Rafinha. Good driving run. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bernal short changes him with that pass. Camavinga. Now it's Yamal. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in. And he's worked it through. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So what can they conjure from this one? Looking here to alter the direction of the game.
el dorsal 6, el dorsal 17.
It's anyone's ball now.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 8, el dorsal 42,
Chance for a shot!
el dorsal
He's beaten the
38,
keeper,
el
but hit the
dorsal 14,
post.
el dorsal 27. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Eder Militao, bustling and very visible inside the box.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
And the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Fernandez. Ambitious ball here. And there's Greengrass. Takes a shot! That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Valverde. Dani Olmo. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's nice. Rafinha. Eder Militao did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Olmo. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Vinicius Junior. And that is a little undercooked. That's going wide left. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's shifting through the gears here. He's free, he has got space. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Bargi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bargi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Vinicius Junior.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Look at the space here. Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Not a lot we need to say about that. Well, he can only improve on that one next time. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Chouameni, another pass, just keeps it ticking over. And that will be the final act. Barcelona are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. The end of the game. Reflections? And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, Peter, you can dress it up, Annie. Rodrigo!
And no, just off target. And back to the keeper they go. Koundé. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now it's Rashford. Ah, he's given it away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Fermin. And here's Lewandowski. Camavinga. That's destined for the flank.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Lopez. Fermin makes a dash for it. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. And here's Lewandowski. That's very neat. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, easy pickings there. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. He's a sharp little ball here.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Fermin. Araujo cuts it out. And it's Rashford. And here's Lewandowski. Fermin. Oh, that's nice. Camavinga defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? He has a look out. Can he finish? And he's there to make the block. Eder Militao, clearly the target here.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
Safe to say, he's capable of better than that. Rafinha. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way through. Asensio did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that was nowhere near his best. Well, played right into his path. He's got away. He's found some space. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Aimed beyond the defence. He is through here. That has been cut short. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. Tries a shot! Superb goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And a chance! And he scores! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Fermin going after that. Now it's Yamal. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position.
Takes the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And it's Lopez. Mbappe. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, what about it? This is going right to the wire. And here's Rodrigo. Taken back almost at once. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that looks a decent ball. Rashford, just the keeper in his way. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he cuts out the supply. Ceballos. Rafinha. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Well-timed, excellent interception. Fermin. Now it's Lewandowski. That's a nicely weighted pass. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Gets a good foot in there. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
El dorsal 5, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 17.
Araujo proves too strong.
Sustituidos por el
Gavi.
dorsal 8, el dorsal
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
El dorsal 38, el dorsal
Valverde.
42, El dorsal 27. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
He is just caressing the ball. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks.
Valverde! It is a fantastic goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they get themselves in front! Well, that should a goal! And he's found the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Barcelona dragged themselves back again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be...
And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Fernandez. Can he finish? Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And it's been taken short. Gavi receives it in a good position here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There's the shot! It's hit the upright. Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question, how long is there left, including stoppages?
Oh, that's superb. Takes a shot! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Shifted it to the flank. He's going to be disappointed with that. Distributed tidily. Now it's Ferran Torres. Nice control. And that will be it. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through. Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I played in a fair few derbies, Peter, and in my time, derbies were derbies.
Well, I had a feeling you might say something like that, Jim.
Well, for this one, while I'm not expecting a fully fledged derby, it will be very combative, very competitive at least. It can't be anything else.
We're up and running then. Camavinga. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from the back. I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game. Little doubt, that is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Barcelona already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
And it's Mendy. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bellingham. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo has got himself a free kick, and he's going to have his name taken. Camavinga. Yamal. And it's lofted through here. Ceballos. First quarter of an hour gone. And he's in on goal. And he shoots! Of course! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that. Clinical.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
He has found the way through. Oh, that was vital. Madrid are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Good running, strong and purposeful. Shot at goal! Oh, it's gone in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
We're looking at it. Oh, he's all alone. He's having a shot! And a goal! And they're back in front. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Madrid with the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Ceballos. Rodrigo receives it in a good position here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Lewandowski. Fermin powering forward here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Araujo makes the interception. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bernal. Now it's Rodrigo. And it's Camavinga. Martin cuts out the pass. Rashford. Fermin. And here's Yamal, looking to play him in. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior. Yamal. Plays a sharp little ball here. And this is Lewandowski. Great Rafinha! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Barcelona are still behind then, despite looking for all the world like they pulled level. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Barcelona are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. The second half is up and running.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Shot, surely! And a terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Rafinha puts a cross in. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Lopez. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Lewandowski. Some really good ball movement. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's through here. A heavy challenge. Barcelona really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. And here's Lewandowski. Fermin.
Exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Lewandowski is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, that's well spotted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Araujo cuts it out. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, good take. Oh, shooting chance! And he has his goal. They've done it again. It is incredible.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So we have movement on both benches. Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Fernandez. Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Gavi, he's free, he has got space. Well, what about it? It's turned into a real fight to the last. Vinicius Junior cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like...
Tries from a long way out. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Asensio spots it and intercepts. Tries a measured ball. He's in a great... Rodrigo. And the shot! It's hit the upright. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Vinicius Junior does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Gavi. This is a promising build-up. And it's Gavi. Strokes it back. Dani Olmo. Ferran Torres. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Dani Olmo with the short one. Oh, important interception. Nicely aimed pass. Valverde, and he is deftly away. Nicely weighted ball. That's been slipped through. Too much on it, and the whistle's gone, and the game is over. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, don't let the word friendly get in the way of a good rivalry. These players certainly won't, Peter.
You wouldn't have thought they would. You've got to expect this to be full throttle, surely.
Yeah, they'll be as strong as usual, but I'm sure these players will...
Vermeer! It's fallen kindly here. Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Vinicius Junior. Well timed, excellent interception. Played out towards the right wing, and here's Lopez. Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's a lovely, neat pass. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes for a shot! And no mistake. And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, cracking ball. Ceballos. And here's the chance to counter. Great ball if he can get there. And he's in on shoots! There's a goal! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Araujo gets over and intercepts. Vinicius Junior knocks it into space. Vinicius Junior. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pass is just off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
The ball has bounced loose now, and he's managed to get free. Big chance! And a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's managed to gift it back. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Lopez. Great vision. That looks a cracking ball. Tries a shot! In he goes again! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, that was brilliantly defended. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? And the shot! Superb goal! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Barcelona leading now. Lewandowski. And here's Yamal. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that brings the first half to a close. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Barcelona leading just about at the break. It's too close for comfort. It's 3-2. Oh, he's having a go! Brilliant from Lopez! He's got himself an absolute peach. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Bellingham. That's destined for the flank. That has been cut short. And here's Yamal.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Referee has just said play on. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Bernal. Yamal. Looking for options for movement. Torrents spots it and intercepts. And here's Lewandowski. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can.
Oh, he's all alone! Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Vinicius Junior really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And now the breakaway. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Martin cuts out the pass. Bernal. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Yamal. Rashford. Oh, sweet feet. Forced to go back. Picked out. It's Rashford! Barcelona have their second corner now. Rashford! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. That has ended up in no man's land. Torrents. So what can they make of this? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This is a promising build-up. Ceballos. Rafinha. Oh, good-looking ball. And the pass is intercepted.
Lamine Yamal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's a loose ball. So, third corner of the game. Oh, he's been caught napping. Ceballos. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Martin. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He can run onto that. Rafinha gets into a good position. Cleared away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's got away with one there. Rafinha.
That's going in strongly.
Carvajal did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's gone for a throw-in. He is through here. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Well read, nice interception. Played towards the other side. And that will be it. Barcelona can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Rashford voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Barcelona really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.